I'd be more interested now to know a little bit more about what you think of the draft and who kind of you look forward to seeing this year.
Yep.
If you think there's any kind of dark horse good picks that got made that people aren't really kind of sleeping on a little bit. Who's your kind of top guys and who's your dark horses coming out of that draft?
So I think definitely this is really obvious, but Caleb Williams at the top.
Mm-hmm.
Cannot wait to see him, just to see what he does. I think he can be all these quarterbacks that are coming in now that can do so much. They can run, they can throw, and I think they put so much around him. So what wasn't there for Justin Fields around him is there now for Caleb Williams. Bringing in Keenan Allen, DJ Moore was already there, DeAndre Swift. So I must admit, it's hard to think of like a deeper draft pick off the top of your head but I do. So I'm going to go the easy one. I'm going to say I want to see what Travis does with Buffalo.
Okay.
Now, not from a kind of make it straight away point of view. I don't think you'll see him on the field straight away, but how much does he progress this year? And actually, him, Lewis Rees-Sammet, those are the ones I want to see. Where are they by the end of year one? Because everyone expects those player pathway guys to be on the field from week one, and if they're not, then is that program working? These guys have never played American football, very little American football, and then 10 weeks of training in Florida. So, how much will Lewis progress with the Chiefs? How much will Travis progress with the Bills? That's the kind of things I'm looking out for.
So you're looking at these guys as coming in as rookies to sit behind their kind of their senior on the team and learn from the guys.
Yeah, and maybe even be on practice squad. That's not a defeat,
No.
That's an incredible achievement for 10 weeks of American football experience. When you think of these guys that go to high school for years and then they play college for 3 or 4 years. So I think everyone with the player pathway, these are incredible athletes. Give them time to learn the game. That's one of the things I'm looking for. But right at the very top end of the draft, Caleb Williams, I think he's going to be special. I'm really looking forward to it.
So you're talking about the talent and the athletic prowess that we get to see on Sundays. We got to see a lot of kind of cool stuff here today with the flag championships, which looking at these players, it looks like there might be some stars in the making. Do you think that these sorts of events are good for just the awareness of the game, or are we out here scouting for talent as well?
Well, so originally I was thinking it was very much awareness of the game. My son's a coach for the NFL Academy, and he's just asked a teacher the name of one of the quarterbacks. He said, "Dad, I think that's the youngest I've ever scouted a player in my life," because there is talent out here. But look, I think they're great ways to expose young fans to the sport that we love, and to put an American football in their hand, and for them to all be allowed to play, and they can all be quarterback. They're not sitting on the bench watching other people play. They're getting involved, and that can help them love it even more. But I was talking to the ladies from the Great Britain team that are here as well. They're 100% scouting for LA in 2028. Trust me, there's talent here. But for me, it is just the number of kids that are here, 260 odd children here today. They're going to go away with a kind of positive image of American football, and that's going to encourage them to switch on a Sunday night and start to learn the play. At the moment, their favourite players are probably their teammates. But at some point it will be Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen. So yeah, it's huge, these kind of things.
And do you think that it's a sport that we'll see in every school soon? I know that when I was at school, it wasn't even on the radar. But these guys, they seem pretty talented and pretty well practiced, well drilled.
Yeah.
Do you think that it's something that we could see in every school as part of the regular PE curriculum and after school programs?
I think so. I think that's what I'd like to see. I think that's what the NFL would like, and it continues to get bigger every year. So it's not like they're slowing down. It's very easy to play. Rules are pretty simple. You just need some flags and some belts and a few footballs, and away you go. So I think that's where we will get to. I think it will become that, because the London games aren't going away. The coverage on TV is not going to decline. Everything's just going to continue to go bigger and bigger. So it's only natural that it becomes more part of our sporting fabric. You think of October, you think of London games now. It's part of the calendar.
Mm-hmm.
I think things like this sport will be in PE. Same way you walk into a school hall and you see basketball ring. I think we'll see flag belts lying around like school gymnasiums. I really do.
Hopefully.
And I think these events like this, events like this are really big, but what the NFL do all year round and the teachers do all year round to get to this, is really what grows it. So there's a lot of teams here that didn't qualify. There's way more teams that didn't qualify than what we're seeing today. So yeah, it's really promising.
Excellent.